Welcome, Virgo Libra, to your January 2021 reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your energy. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Getting right into this. Virgo Libra. Libra. Give us the best message for Virgo Libra, please. One more. Right there it is. Five of Cups, having the realization. Wow, that's nice though, because that means that you pretty much looked back to see the Two of Cups behind you and said, hey, you know what? There's Two of Cups behind me. I think I'm going to go that way. Not worried about that spilled milk anymore. Very nice. So let's see what's going on. So clarifying on the Five of Cups. This card's not only going to clarify on the Five of Cups, but the entire reading. Right there. It's because you went into shadow side. You looked deep within yourself. You went through the pros and cons of everything about you. You looked to, hey, you know what, this is flawed. Maybe I'm flawed over here, but maybe that's something I can fix. Really digging deep into yourself to see what could be fixed and what is, what's kind of broken about myself, right? And that's always great things because, or even digging within the shadow of yourself to see what situations bug you most, right? It depends on how you're doing shadow work, whether it's 100% about self. No matter what, it's always self-involved, right? But just fixing the flaws, finding out how to fix solutions. Hey, what am I really here for, right? These are the things we always, you like look in the mirror and you're like, why am I here? What is the purpose of this? What should I be doing? What flaws do I have that need to be fixed? What are the things I hate about myself that I can fix? What are the things I love about myself? And it's kind of like working out the pros and the cons, the darkness meets the bright side of yourself. And then you realize, hey, you know what? I came to the realization this is exactly that, you know what? I have these Two of Cups behind me and there is hope, right? There is hope to the situation. I can see things deeper now than I ever did before. Right, straight into the situation is going to take place in the present, the near past, and the near future. The thing I like about the shadow card, you guys, though, is because you just make sure that when you can't lie to yourself, right? Other people can lie to you. Oh, you look great. It's like, no, I don't. I put on like 30 pounds. You're totally lying, right? You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, okay. You look great. No, I don't. I'm in my pajamas, okay? Oh. Stop lying to me, right? But you get in the mirror and you're like, you can go through all these really harsh things with yourself and be like, I hate this mole. I hate this flaw. I hate it when I bite my nails. You know what I mean? Things of this nature. How can I fix not biting my nails since they look horrible? Oh, maybe I should go get nails, or maybe I should put hot sauce on my fingers. That's what my grandma used to do to me when I used to bite my nails. Put hot sauce on my fingers, and then you don't bite your nails anymore. Right? However it is. So, okay. So getting straight into the situation. Situation takes place in the present, the near past, or the near future. And you have the wisdom. Yeah, see, because you have the wisdom because you went through shadow side. So you have the wisdom that you need. You taught yourself things. Yeah, now you can choose wisely. In the past, you had the spiritual union was upside down. Somebody might have been throwing all these flaws at you and making you feel like you're more flawed than you were before. In the near future, you have the prosperity begins. Why do I feel like somebody was very, because I keep bringing up these flaws. So I keep hearing this, you feel flawed. They made me feel flawed. They made me feel like I wasn't who I should be. Very harsh on you. Say you bite your nails. Who gives a crap? We all have flaws. So I don't know. I just keep feeling that for someone. This person always brought up your flaws and made you feel less than, I don't know, less than human. Yeah, less than human. Spiritual union upside down. Yeah, it came to an ending. That was it. It was over. It was over because you didn't feel that there was any growth within this situation, because this person, I'm telling you, this person was up your butt all the time. He was like, you couldn't do anything right. And this is what made you go into shadow mode, because I really think that they really hurt your securities, making you feel insecure. And that's only for some of you, not all of you. And for others of you, it was like, this relationship is no good. I have to separate myself because I don't see it going anywhere. There's no growth in this situation. It has to still be something though, you guys, because you still have shadow work. So you still feel like there was something going on, that it was your fault that the situation didn't work. King of Cups, we couldn't get along. The King of Cups and I there just was no growth. Maybe he's just over emotional. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe he brings out his over emotions, and then it starts affecting you, thinking that, you're the one that's always flawed. However it is, it didn't work. Maybe it's been, you're just trying to figure out why, by going into shadow mode. Bringing in the Five of Pentacles. He left you out in the cold. Why do they keep leaving me out in the cold? What's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. He's over emotional. He has, a lot of times when people are so worried about what your flaws are, it's because they have their own insecurities. Okay. And it's like, well, I didn't worry about their flaws. I mean, for all we know, maybe he picked his nose. We don't know, right? Who knows? Who cares? Whatever. Right? So it's like, don't do it in public. You know what I mean? Listen here, dude. Okay, whatever. Right? But yeah, and it just feels like it always kind of rolls down on you though, Virgo, Libra, and that's what made you go into shadow mode. But you came to the wisdom that there was never any underdetermination for you. That was what you became wise about, was that it always felt like all the weight was always on you. There it is, 10 of Wands, the weight is on me. You're putting your burdens on me. You're putting all this crap on me. Why is it, and then it becomes your fault. Why all of a sudden is it my fault? Because they don't know how to handle weight. They can't be flawed. It can't be their fault. Nothing's their fault. So then all of a sudden everything comes down to you. And so you come to this conclusion, which gives you Ace of Cups. Why does it give you Ace of Cups? Because it gives you this new healing and understanding of what was going on. Especially when you went to the shadow side, that was the part of the healing to make you understand that, it's not all my fault. They had flaws too. They had problems too. It wasn't always me. Yeah, they're the ones always, challenging me. And then, it feels like you're challenged all the time. But you're having this understanding that, it's not your fault all the time. Now you're kind of blocking your heart. And, your heart's kind of blocked right now because you're kind of building a wall around it. In some ways, but it feels like it's a part of your healing process. Just don't block it too much, because you want to be able to make sure that you can still get the healing energies in. Because if it's blocked down too hard, you can't take in the healing. So I would say that it's more like, I think for a lot of you, you just built a moat. But you are definitely in challenge mode, and your heart is definitely somewhat blocked. Could have been dealing with Scorpio. I have Scorpio now twice. This is a Pisces card, but it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I'm just saying, because of the water, it could have been dealing with a very harsh Scorpion. It's just very overwhelming, and you're really putting a death to it, because you're going to have to transform. There's this beautiful transformation that's coming out of this, though, with the Death card. You letting it going and allowing the healing waters to come through, allowing the fruitations to come through, because you understand things now. Like I said, there's still kind of a challenge going on within yourself, but you are transforming out of that. I just feel it's some kind of like they gave you some kind of little insecurity. For the most of you. Okay, so you're choosing wisely over here. They're coming back to apologize to you. Just want you to know. Yeah, they're coming back with passion to come and apologize. With the Nine of Pentacles upside down, it doesn't feel like you're going to travel towards them. You're going after your Ace of Pentacles. But they do see you as their Mr. or Mrs. Right. So they really want to make things right with communication and have open communication with you. And they definitely are offering apologies. But you're definitely choosing wisely. And I think you're juggling the thoughts. It's really funny though, because this finger is literally, I see it pointing up towards the transformation. So it almost makes me feel like, you know what, I'm not going to take it. I am going after my Ace of Pentacles, which is the Death card, and the Ace of Cups, because I don't know, it just feels like I seen it just pointing up like I'm going this way. I'm not going this way. But for some of you, you will take it and have the conversation that you need. But then the conversations you're going to have pretty much is, I'm sorry, the relationship has lost its luster. You've given me too much. Yeah, look at that. You've hurt me too much. For some of you, yeah, lost perspective of the relationship. I've lost all the perspective of the relationship. I don't like the way you treat me. I don't see us really moving forward together. With the prosperity begins over there, that's in the present. So they definitely are coming back to apologize and trying to start new things over and trying to offer you a date and do things of this nature. With the prosperity begins, you're going after your law and attraction and moving forward, because with the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, excuse me, you are moving away from things that no longer serve you. You realize that this relationship over here is not going to serve you well. This person doesn't know how to treat you. They treat you pretty badly. Yeah, they put you in a hermit mode a lot. And you are cold shouldering them at this time. You're not off. Yeah, you've thought about it. You've done whatever you're going to do. In the near future, you're just cold shouldering them. You have ghosted them with the High Priestess because, you, like I said, you don't like the way they treat you. They do not treat you. This is mistreat. I do not trust you, and I don't like the way you mistreat me. Whether it's, yeah. There is no satisfaction with this person. So you know this, and you're going for your prosperity, and you're planting new seeds and for your own new success, because you have the clarity that where you're going now is going to be better for you. And it looks like you are actually looking for something better for the majority of you. Not wanting to stay single very long for a lot of you. You're actually, looks like you are actually getting clear about new love perspectives and planting your seeds towards better love, better relationships. And then for some of you, you're like, no, I just stay single for a while. I'm good to go. I'm good over here. But for those of you, yeah, and that's because you were done with the Three of Swords. You're not going to deal that anymore. For others of you, you are being offered a love, a date, something of this, something like that. Maybe a coffee date by a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Yeah, it is a good message. It could even be a Sagittarius coming in within the next few months or so. Looks like, yeah, wow, it looks a little more balanced for you. And it would be the perfect timing at this time to take this new dating opportunity for you. Okay. And yeah, at the bottom of the deck for a lot of you is new love. Look at that. Okay, so, and like I said, for others of you, it's just, you know what, I'm done for a while. I'm good. I'm going to learn to stay single over here for a little while until I'm done healing and growing and done maybe doing more shadow work. Because remember, the shadow is the overall reading. So with the Ace of Swords over here, you guys are still doing shadow work the whole time. You did it here. You did it here. Well, this is where it needed to be done, right? This is how it came up to be. And then over here, you're in it. And over here, you're in it. So you're like, no, continue to work with my shadow side. Yeah, you'll have a peaceful resolution in the end. So, and then for some of you, you're going to keep them and you're going to continue in your shadow work. But there's still going to be this kind of mistrust. And I do see that because in here is the trust. You're going to have some trust issues. If you, stay with them, and no matter what, trust in your own instincts. You know what you want to do. You have free will to do it. Communicate clearly. Okay. And yeah. And for most of you, are you staying together with this person? It is unlikely. It is unlikely that you will stay together with that person. That's funny. The only reason it's funny is because I heard that you had mistrust and you're not staying. So the majority of you are not staying with this person. It is unlikely. They have hurt you too much. They seem to ridicule you a lot. That's really what I see. So, okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love.